Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 22 of the WCW 1992 series. I am Swarls, all by my lonesome, to book Fall Brawl. Except we're still a week out. We got the go homes first. We're 8 days away, so we're gonna figure that out, and then we're gonna have our big Fall Brawl. We got the Team Sting versus Team Dustin War Games match. We're gonna have Hanson and Vader U.S. title, Steamboat Liger for the TV title. Bam Bam and Ron Simmons, Cactus Jack and William Regal, which I don't think we've officially announced. Same thing with this Tully Severn match. Honestly, Steiner's Rude Awesome. I don't think and Eddie and Too Cold. I don't think any of that has been officially announced on the programming. So we're gonna have to do all that on these go homes. But the big stuff is announced, and then Starrcade is not far after. Starrcade less than a month after Fall Brawl. So we are. This end of the year is crazy. 1993 will have to space this out a little bit better because we were floundering from July to October, and then October hit, and it's just been show. It's Sasha. She finally showed up. Everyone's been saying, when's Sasha going to debut? What promotion is she going to go to? No one predicted WCW 92. Dave Finlay signed an exclusive contract with All Star Wrestling UK? What? What? What are they paying him? 15 a month. Oh, they genuinely outbid us. I was asleep on the wheel on that one. All right. I just didn't even think that could happen. All right, we got a 0.65 for Saturday night. Van Hammer and Sean Waltman have been having problems recently. All right. Damn, I cannot believe Dave Finlay signed an exclusive written with All Star Wrestling. That's crazy. We're still doing these house shows in Hawaii. The boys must love that. Good for them, Also, good for Dave Finlay. We got him paid. He doesn't have to move, Main event happened. Light news day here. Jim Cornette joins ECW. Oh no. Hate that. That's just I'm sure they'd be bringing him in as a heel, but it just feels wrong. Don't like it. House show, Mid-South, alright. No more Hawaii time. Ooh, Koloff fractured his cheekbone. That doesn't seem like it would be that big of an injury, but let's check. 20 days. He could work through it, but it probably won't. That's probably a nice 20 days off for old Nikita Koloff. I don't remember if I mentioned this on the stream, but I think I brought it up in Nick's Discord. Last week, I think it was it must have been Wednesday. After I did this, I was having trouble sleeping, and one of the things I do when I'm having trouble sleeping, this is a fun life hack. Try this yourself. I put on old boring wrestling, and it usually puts me to sleep in 15 minutes, and it did. But I had just booked Clash 21, so I loaded up Peacock and let's see what the real Clash 21 was like. And man, oh man, what horseshit. I usually make fun of the fact that we could draw so many people, but man, maybe the stuff I'm booking would draw a lot better than what they were doing in 92. Mamma mia. They were doing Medusa versus Paul Heyman in a Battle of the Sexes match that went to a 5-minute draw. Ugh. Anyway, we signed Ken Shamrock. Um, I don't know if I'm bringing him in as a face or heel. I think he's going to be a face and team with Dan Severn, but I might bring him in as a heel to be against Dan Severn. I don't really have a plan on that yet. We'll say face for now. All right, it's time. Go home show. I have very little planned for this go home show, as is often the case. So let's start with what I know I'm doing. I want to have Tully win a match because he doesn't have much momentum for whatever reason. So let's do Tully. I don't know, Tully and like Johnny B. Bad. That's a match. When did he beat him? October? It's November. That's pretty recent. It's pretty recent. Tully Blanchard, have you ever defeated the Z-Man? God damn it. Alright, but that was February. That's ancient history. Tully Blanchard is going to go over in 8 minutes. Turn Spotify down slightly. And then we are going to have, we're going to do an angle afterwards. Where Dan Severn is going to, like, walk out on the ramp. Tully's still in the ring. And, like, Dan's going to have a mic with him. And before he can even say anything, Tully's going to, like, cut him off and be like, Severn, don't even start. You get out of here with your, you want to have wrestle me in a pure wrestling match nonsense. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. And then Severn's going to be like, oh, yeah, about that, eh? I was just at the WCW board of directors at the headquarters earlier today. And, well, I got a contract right here for a match at Fall Brawl. It's going to be me and you. Singles match. No rope breaks. No countouts. No one allowed at ringside. Anyone that comes to the ring is going to get a 6-month suspension from WCW. And we're going to settle it once and for all the old-fashioned way and with a Greco-Roman wrestling match. And then Tully's going to be like, there's no way they agreed to this. Let me see this. And he's going to like he's going to take the contract and like flip through it. And be like, no, this can't be. Yeah, it's been approved. Tully. I'll see you at Fall Brawl. Ken is right. No one gives a shit about Ken Shamrock. He's got like a 12 over. Can't bring him in as a special ref. Do I let these guys cook? We'll do 6 minutes scripted. Dan got approval for no interference regular ass match at Fall Brawl. What is Ken Shamrock's pop, actually? Oh, it's better than I thought it was. He's a 30. Still not over, but... Yeah, like, I'm not going to bring him in to do a special ref spot. That's crazy. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, let's do... We have been having Ricky Steamboat simply win matches. Which I wouldn't be opposed to him just winning another match, because I don't think I really have a lot of wrestling planned for this show. Like, if anything, we're probably just going to do like a big tag. Although, geez, he sure has run his way through like all of these people. Have I done Ricky Steamboat and Tommy Rich? No. Perfect. So yeah, Steamboat's just going to beat Tommy Rich, and then we'll do a similar angle afterwards, where Steamboat is once again going to be like, Liger, because Liger was supposed to cut a promo on main event and accept the challenge, but it wasn't there. He was in Japan. So Steamboat's going to get on the mic and be like, Liger, brother, haven't heard from you. And then Liger is going to come out. And he's simply going to accept the challenge. Be like, Steamboat, looking forward to our match. I think it will be a good one. I'll see you at Fall Brawl. This is very much just white meat babyface versus white meat babyface. These guys are going to have a good match. That's the build. These two guys are good and are going to have a match for a title. That's it. Not everything's got to be, not everything gets the big 3-part narrative or whatever. Liger accepts a match with Steamboat for Fall Brawl. For Ferber. Alright, let's figure out a main event. Yes, I'm defaulting to a 3v3 match. So we could basically just do the tag, and then we could throw Cactus and Regal into. Okay, I'm cool with that. That's kind of sick, actually. So that would be a babyface team of Stan Hansen, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Cactus Jack taking on Big Van Vader, Ron Simmons, and Lord Steven Regal. What's his brawling? Oh, his brawling is actually good. I was like, oh, he might not fit in, but no, this is gonna be fine. This is a Wild Brawl if I've ever seen it. Wild Brawl. I am going to do Regal cheating to beat Cactus. I'm going to give the people a finish. Believe it or not. Also, it plays into the story of this where Regal is be like, oh, Cactus Jack, you are scum. I won't wrestle you. That's disgusting. But meanwhile, he's the one who's cheating. Who's the real scum? Yeah. Yeah, layered. Telling stories, bro. I think for the big main event, I think we're just doing 5-man promos, mostly because I love those. I love it's Survivor Series and or War Games time, and we have 5 people screaming in a room about the match, so we're just gonna do that twice. So we're gonna get Dustin and Ventura, and we're going to get Steve Austin. We're going to get Brian Pillman. And we're going to get Raven and Sabu, who will not talk, but they're there. And they're going to talk mostly about Sting and Dusty. But, it's going to be like Dustin and Jesse and Austin and Pillman taking turns cutting promos about the main event. Heel team hypes up War Games match at Fall Brawl. And then we will do the same thing for the other team. So that is, of course, Stang and Arn and Larry Z and Beautiful Bobby, who will not talk. And Dusty. Who am I forgetting? Sting, Dusty, Arn, Eaton, Larry Z. Dustin. 2, 3, 4. Oh, it looks like it's one short because there's no Jesse Ventura. Okay, I freaked out for a second. I was like, did I have one less guy? Fuck. And they're going to talk about Dustin mostly. I mean, really exclusively Dustin, but let's say Steve Austin and Brian Pillman too. I had a brief 20 seconds there where I thought I accidentally put one less person on one of the teams for War Games, and I was like, oh no. Sting, Arn, Larry, Bobby, shut up. Dusty. Okay. Babyface. Hype. Promo for War Games at Fall Brawl. Alright, that's a lot of talking. Oh, we haven't... What did we do with the Steiners? Nothing. We did fucking nothing with the tag titles. What about the show right after? Don't count out. Steiners will give the Dangerous Alliance a rematch anytime, anywhere. Oh, that was the thing. They said they could pick a stipulation. Okay, well, that sounds like yet another promo. So it'll be Rick Rude. And it'll be Mike Awesome. And it'll be Paulie. Chat, I'm taking suggestions for what you think this, what you think they should pick for a stipulation, because I forgot about this angle and don't have anything planned. Rude, Awesome. Well, I also don't know what we can do. Because we're going to be very limited by what the game thinks we can do. Rude Awesome will reveal the stipulation at Fall Brawl. Alright, that's enough of that. Actually, this plays into the match they had at Halloween Havoc, which was Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. And the whole story of that match was that the heels were so mad that they weren't being told the stipulation. So this promo is going to be about like, oh yeah, you would like to know the stipulation, wouldn't you, Steiner brothers? Yeah, you would like that. Well, guess what? We're not gonna tell you. Did I script them? What am I doing? I don't need to script Paulie and Rick Rude. Alright, now we need to do some wrestling. Too Cold has just been making a lot of belt motions. And I've already been doing a lot of tags. He's still unimportant. Oh, he's still way down there. Alright. Too Cold, brother. Let's just get you a win. And then, like, Eddie can attack you afterwards or something. You could beat Jimmy Garvin. You could beat Jimmy Garvin. That's fine. That is certainly a match. Okay, never had a singles match. I'll take it. 8 minutes. Too Cold is winning. Then we will have Eddie attack Too Cold afterwards. And, you know, he'll hit him with the belt. Hit him with the belt. Be like, you know, you want a title match, you got it. Something like that. Eddie attacks Too Cold with belt after match. Alright, we've got like 9 minutes. And I really need a storytelling match. Because the main event's a Wild Brawl. And nothing else really makes sense for a storytelling match. Barry Windham. I could do something with Barry Windham. I could do other cowboy people, cowboy versus rap people. That's fine. Let's do Barry Windham and Pia News against Tracy and Steve Armstrong. I feel like Tracy and Steve Armstrong have been getting beaten like a drum lately. I wouldn't mind them cheating to win here. Although Barry Windham, even though I would not have him lose, he might still be mad. Although I think Pia News is recognizable, so we could probably switch him out if we had to. But I would like him to get a tainted win. No, Barry Windham's cool. Alright, sick. And we basically nailed the percentage. 65, 66, love that. Alright, let's go. We gotta go crazy with placement mode. I think we open with the big babyface promo. Everyone's gonna like that. It's gonna get people hot right off the bat. Don't really want to open with a storytelling match, so I guess we'll go Too Cold and Jimmy Garvin first. Why not? Too Cold with Bell after match. Bray Windham and Pia News are sitting on pistols. Drew Dawson will reveal stipulation of Fall Brawl. Sure. Heel team hypes up War Games. That's two pretty long promos in a row. Let's put that right between those two. Steamboat versus Tommy Rich. Liger says a challenge. Tully and Z-Man kind of crept up the card, but that's fine. And the main event. The main event should bang, so I'm not super worried about that. Yeah, I think this main event's going to be really good, which will lead to this being a really good TV episode. So I'm going to say, I'm going to go bold and say an 87. Okay, 86 promo. Little surprising this didn't do better. It probably got pulled down by Larry Z and Arn, but that's okay. We'll definitely take an 86. Let's look at the dirt sheet. Do we got any negatives here? Larry Z penalized for poor momentum. Dusty Rhodes penalized for poor momentum. Alright. I mean, Dusty wrestles he's wrestled a match, I think. So yeah, he's not going to have a ton of momentum. Ooh. Didn't click. You know, that makes sense that Too Cold Scorpio and Jimmy Garvin might not work the greatest together. But that still sucks. We were looking to get a nice win here for Too Cold, and we didn't really get it. So that's a bummer. And then Eddie beating him up didn't do much either. So pretty cold match here we got with Eddie and Too Cold, not gonna lie. 85 for this. I'll take that. Can't wait to see what stipulation the game will let us do. What did we do last time? First Blood? That was the spin the wheel, make the deal match, right? This got a 62, although that is all Barry Windham. Thank you, Barry Windham. Yeah. 95 for the heels promo. Like that. That's good. Look at all these fucking green notes. Oh, Paulie was there too? Yeah. Sure, add another person to yell during this promo. Why not? I mean, these guys aren't doing any talking, so I guess we got room for them. Bro, Ricky Steamboat is fucking out of his mind. He wrestled a guy getting a 40 and pulled an 81. What the fuck? And then these guys being like, yes, let's have a match. I would like that. Okay. Gets a 69. Nice. 72 for Tully and Z-Man. Z-Man is a guy. I've really beaten him like a drum, and I feel a little bad about it, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with Z-Man. 77? I was going to say these Dan promos are getting better, but it's probably just Tully. It's probably just Tully. Tully's very good at talking. 84. Okay. Down a little bit. Down. Oh, Stan was off his game. And so was Cactus. That's weird. You would think 6-man all over the place Wild Brawl would be like exactly up their alley, but okay. We're not going to hit my 87. Not even close. I thought this was going to get like another 90, so I'm a little bummed, but it's alright. 85. Oh, I guess an 85's okay. This man is all neck. Is this the second time Dustin Rhodes told us that Tommy Rich sucks? Or was it a different vet he complained about last time? I don't remember. I think it might have been Tommy Rich both times. That's funny. Dustin Rhodes just sending us emails. Fuck Tommy Rich. He stiffed my dad in Florida, and you know, he no-showed Florida in '88. Fuck him. God, right into main event. Right into main event. No rest for the weary. Alright, is there anything I, like, need to do on main event? I mean, I suppose I still have not technically gone on television and said Cactus Jack is wrestling William Regal. So we could do that here, I guess. They were just in a 6-man tag. So here's what we're going to do. It's going to be Lord Steven Regal being interviewed by Tony Schiavone. And he's going to be like, you know, Lord Steven, just heard from the WCW Board of Directors, you'll be facing Cactus Jack this Sunday at Fall Brawl. What do you have to say about that? And before he could, like, even say a word, Cactus is just going to come flying out and start fighting him. And then they're going to, you know, then Shivani's going to be like, we need some help over here! And these guys are going to brawl all over the place and be held apart and yada yada. You know the drill. You know the drill. Cactus, Regal, pull apart, brawl. And then I would say the only other thing I really want to do would be another promo, which would be the Steiners. Cutting a promo on Rick Rude and Mike Awesome, where they're going to be like, we do not care that you're not telling us the stipulation. It's fine, actually. We didn't care the first time for Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. We don't care now. Steiners aren't worried about not knowing the stip for tag match. Okay, and then the other thing I want to book is a dark match. I want to see what Ken does. I don't really necessarily want to put him on TV yet because I want to kind of know what I'm doing with him first. But I would also love to know what he's getting before just blindly booking him. What is he good at? Brawling. Very, very good at technical. Very, very good at technical. So who's like a good matchup for him? I mean, really almost anybody. I don't know. I really just want to put him in there with like a good hand. Let's put him out there with Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker and see what happens. Dark match, 8 minutes. Ken Shamrock beats Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Oh, we have to continue our series that we've been doing on main event, where we are trying to find tag partners. Oh, Koloff's hurt. Oh no, we can't do it anymore. All right, well, all right, we can still try to find one for Scott Hall. Let's see, Diamond Stud and Jerry Lynn. They didn't have chemistry. And we did Diamond Stud and Chris Candido. They didn't have chemistry. All right, well, I keep teaming them with cruiserweights, which I get why I would do that, because I want to get those guys over. But that's not working. So let's maybe do the Diamond Stud and, like, another heavyweight. Maybe the Diamond Stud would like to work. We don't really have any. Hey, you guys become friends in the future. Let's try it now. The Diamond Stud and Sean Waltman. Apparently Sean Waltman hates Van Hammer, so let's put him in there. You guys can take on Van Hammer and Norman Smiley. What a match this is. What a match this is. Look at these guys, 12 minutes. Who cares, man? I mean, the band's got to win. They're like a real team. I don't know if the Diamond Stud and Shaw Waltman are gonna work out. So let's give Norman the win. That's fun. Give that 12 minutes. That's all right. Rename the Diamond Stud to Scott Hall. Once we actually find a thing for him, we'll do it. There's not... Like, if we do it now, he's still going to be a jobber. And it's like, oh, he's just a jobber named Scott Hall now. Like, once we, like... And he's still being managed by DDP. So, there's that. Maybe I should just put him and DDP as a team. Although, I think I've done that. I had to have at some point booked them in a tag match. Although, it would be really crazy if I hadn't. Now I forgot what I was doing. God damn it. Oh, I was going to do a video. Just going to do a video package. Just Dustin, Dusty, Sting, Brian Pillman, Steve Austin, Arn Anderson. This is basically just going to be running down the past like 3 or 4 months, really, of like what led to the War Games match. And this is just going to be overness off screen for all of them. Video package. Going over history. Like, this is going to go all the way back to, like, Dusty and Dustin Rhodes had a bull rope match. Like, we're going to go all the way. Folks, if you turned into main event before War Games, you're getting a special treat. You're getting Brian Pillman and Ultimo Dragon. Which we did in March, but that's fine. Because these guys have really just been talking, which is fine. But, you know, here's like a nice match for the people that bothered to watch this show. 41 more minutes. We're gonna do Big Van Vader, Ron and Teddy Long talking about their individual matches coming up with Bam Bam and Stan Hansen at Fall Brawl. You know, we had a tag match at Clash, now we're having singles matches. It was a fluke that you guys won that tag match. We're gonna prove it in the singles matches, etc., etc. Vader, Simmons, hype their matches for Fall Brawl. Okay. I mean, one more match, we're pretty much done. I would like to book, like, I really wish some of these light heavyweight guys were, like, recognizable. That would really be great for me. I mean, it's my own fault for not getting them there, but, ooh, it would be great. It would be great if I had, like, one recognizable light heavyweight. That would be super cool for me. Like, this is the exact kind of spot I just want to book, like, Chris Jericho versus Chris Candido, but it will die. Oh, poor Jimmy Garvin is going to do another JOB. The jobbing will continue until he is no longer recognizable. If you want to book that, make it a pre-show. Yeah, but... I mean, I can, but... Well, I guess that probably would help them a little bit, since we do run the same venue basically every week. Maybe I should... because it probably would get them more momentum than just randomly doing it on dark matches normally. Anyway, Chris Jericho is going to beat Jimmy Garvin. This might also be bad, but whatever. And that's it. That's the show. One of the main events of all time. Pillman Ultimo is definitely the main. Cactus Regal is probably good there. That's probably good there. Do we want to open? Let's open with Vader and Simmons. How about that? Yeah, Jericho Garvin, video package, Diamond Stud, Steiner's, Cactus, Brian Pillman. Yeah, that's fine. This is not a good main event, but I think the promos will carry it to like a 68. Yeah, Ken Shamrock got a 49. I'm glad I checked this. Because there was a possibility that Ken Shamrock could have also just come in and been getting crazy numbers right off the bat, like Severin. But he got a 49. He needs the help. He needs the help. He's great. This is a legitimate athlete gimmick. I would hope so. But yeah, I mean, for a guy that's not really over, that's fine. Yep, 84 for these guys talking. This was definitely the best way to start the show. 54? I mean, I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. $74 for the video package. It's, you know, it's a video package. It shouldn't get a crazy score. That's fine. 51. Still nothing. Still nothing on the Diamond Stud. Still nothing. When I saw this good chemistry, I got a little excited, but it was for Jim Ross and Eric Bischoff. Okay. I feel like these are going back down. 73 for these guys fighting. I will take that. 75. This is a good match. I mean, it's basically a Brian Pillman carry job, but hey, man, listen. It's main event. That's what you get. It's at Lincoln Memorial University, all right? We're not going crazy over here. That's our main event. It's Brian Pillman in action. He's a star, baby. 72. Sure. I truly feel like the less I try on a main event, the better score it gets. It doesn't make sense. Norman Smiley is charismatic. The kid is a future star. I agree, Dusty. We're trying. Oh no, Manami Toyota missed a show. Oh, just transportation. Okay, alright. When Ken turns heel to have just brother, you are like that's like a 1993 suggestion. We haven't even debuted him as a face yet. House show in the Southwest, got 1,000 people. Okay. Fall Brawl tomorrow night. Antifa. Is that Slapjack? Okay, Saturday night. That's about what it does every time. Right. Alright, here we go. Fall Brawl time. Generic venue, I hate that. It thinks we can draw 55,000. Oh boy. What was like the one big venue? It was in it was the Metrodome, right? Although I will say we are a lot less popular here, so I don't think it wasn't Great Lakes. It must have been Midwest. Yeah, the Metrodome. Yeah, Metrodome's 60K, but we can only do 42 in the Midwest. We're not as popular here. Mid-Atlantic. Mid-Atlantic, we would do like 55,000. That's crazy. Northwest, we would do like 40,000. Tacoma Dome. This is it. This is where's like the Kingdome? Was that not built in '92? Does anyone know that? Chat, was the Kingdome up in '92? I feel like it was. I feel like the game is just kind of fucking me here. Yeah, there just aren't a lot of big venues in this mod, which is unfortunate. We ran the Carrier Dome for like our last pay-per-view, I think. We can't just live in the Carrier Dome. It's in the Mid-South. Anything? I mean, Mid-South is like another... Okay, key venues. AT&T Stadium, Cowboy Stadium. What? Why are they not here? They're not here. How could they be key venues and then not be here? Like, what? Am I missing something? Venues and location only. It's from max to min. I don't know. I feel at this point I feel like something's wrong and there should be more arenas, but for some reason there's not. I don't know. Listen, I feel like when in doubt, you run the Greensboro Coliseum. You fill it. You fill it to the max with 23,500. You feel good about it. Well, the thing about adding venues from other databases is I'm a weirdo, and I would be like, oh, if this wasn't around in 1992, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, like, I could copy and paste them from, like, the modern day mod, but then I'd have to make sure they were around at the time. Maybe the further we go, the more venues get added? Maybe like, as we hit 93 and 94, more venues will be there, because he's, like, adding them as they opened? I don't fucking know. Magnum TA, what's up? Hey, bought everybody pizza. That good old Greensboro pizza. All right, let's we gotta start with the Fall Brawl, or the War Games rather, because I don't know. I mean, that's just it. I don't know. Sting, Arn, Beautiful Bobby, Larry Zbyszko, Dusty Rhodes, taking on Dustin Rhodes, Steve Austin, Brian Pillman, Raven, Sabu. Before we put a bajillion notes in, let's just be like, hey, can we do this, you know? Time you selected. Oh, what's the minimum match time? Runs for 20 to 60 minutes. Okay. 22? Oh, it's fine. Okay, sick. Great. Alright, well, if it's 22 minutes, I don't want to do a Wild Brawl or Mayhem, because that'll be too long. So I'm just going to go 22 minutes. Dustin is going to win. I would like Sting to lose. Actually, does this have the thing where you could only win by submission? It doesn't say. I think there's a way to check that. I'm not positive what it is. Because if it's only by submission, I actually don't want Sting to lose. Let's, Beautiful Bobby. That's what you're in this match for, right? But obviously, we're obviously going to do a turn. We're obviously turning Dusty. And do I have him attack? I mean, if Beautiful Bobby is the one taking the fall, I guess he should turn on Beautiful Bobby. So let's do that. And then we are going to do... Dusty and Dustin and Ventura are all gonna... They're all gonna raise hands and embrace. While Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone go, oh my God, I can't believe Dusty Rhodes. And then Don Callis will be like, he's finally seen the light. He finally understands. Oh, that doesn't need to be 6 minutes. It's probably like 4 minutes. I also imagine while this is happening, they are in the big double cage, and people are like throwing drinks at them, but it's not hitting them because they're in the cage. So everyone's like throwing garbage, and then Ventura's being like, "Ha ha ha! You're in the cage, you idiots!" Dusty side with his son. You know, I have to say, as dumb as the storylines I do are, I did plant the seed for months of Dusty being like, hey, listen, Dustin's actually pretty good. Hey, now, you guys gotta watch out. He's not just some schlub. He's my boy. Hanson Vader. U.S. title. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. You already know this is going to Starrcade. Like, we're not just gonna... This ain't no one and done. So, we're doing draw. We're doing double disqualification. I'm not gonna put a note in or anything, but specifically what I want is for, like, they're like doing, they like won't break something up. The referee goes over to like break it up. They both shove them. Referee goes flying, and they're like, "Oh my god, the referee's dead." Uh, and then yeah, the referee's dead for. They keep fighting. When the referee finally wakes up and he ring the bell, this match is over. And then afterwards, we're going to have them keep fighting. And like a million refs are going to come out. Which again, I'm not going to bother putting in. But like a bunch of refs are going to like end up getting hurt. A bunch of refs. And I guess like trainers and stuff get hurt trying to pull Hanson Vader apart. Okay. And then we are going to do... Well, the next thing I have is Steamboat Liger, but that is almost certainly going to open. Bam Bam and Simmons is another Wild Brawl, so I don't really want that next. Let's go Cactus Regal. Let's go Cactus Regal. I'm going to give them like 12 minutes storytelling. And it's basically the same story from that 6-man tag. Regal's gonna cheat, and then the commentators will be like, how could he say Cactus is disgusting when he keeps cheating? What kind of gentleman is he? Etc. Etc. Classic snob versus everyman story here. Oh, I didn't make this storytelling. This should really be the storytelling match. And then we are going to go Bam Bam and Ron Simmons. Is this another Wild Brawl? It's probably another Wild Brawl. Are we running this back at Starrcade? We are running this back at Starrcade. But also, I don't want to do two Wild Brawl non-finishes on the show, so I gotta give the people something here. It's crazy that these guys have had so many matches together, but I believe this is only their second one, because they already did double count out on TV. That's true. Yeah, this is only their second singles match, which is crazy. So we'll do 10-minute Wild Brawl. I mean, I feel like Simmons has to win if we're gonna keep it going. So we will do Wild Brawl. We'll go Simmons over. We will go... Let's go Distraction Teddy Long. Oh, we gotta figure out what the tag title match is. Which we definitely know. Lucha Libre Lumberjack. Lumberjack would be interesting for like a heel team to spring on them, but that would make more sense if they were winning. Submission, they would not pick that. Tables, Texas Tornado. I mean, that's one we could do, but I also feel like that's boring. I would love to do a dog collar match, but I'm positive we tried that last time, and the game was like, no, you can't do a dog collar match. And I was like, fine. Tables match would be nutty, but in 1992, ain't nobody doing tables matches at the time. So that would be like a real out there thing to be like, we're having a tables match. And the Steiners would be like, oh, what? What the fuck is that? Yeah, fuck it, man. Let's try a tables match. Actually, I mean, Mike Awesome in a tables match with the Steiners does sound kind of sick, I'm going to be honest. I mean, he's losing, but it still sounds cool. We can do a tables match. Okay. We are inventing the tables match here at Fall Brawl 1992, folks. DA says their stip is a tables match? Rick, Scott, Magnum. I guess Rick and Scott would be on screen. They would probably, like, they came out and then these guys came out and were like, I bet you want to know the stipulation. That kind of thing. What are we at? We're at 98 minutes. Okay. We need to do Tully Severn. Which I'm just going to do as a regular ass match. Can Tully do a tech? I mean, he would probably be fine at it. But I'm not going to do it because this match doesn't need to be that, and I would like it to go less than 15 minutes. So Dan Severn is just going to win. Also, this is going to end this storyline, which I should also put in the tag title feud. Severn Tully. Actually, you know what? Based on what I'm doing at Starrcade, maybe I actually leave this one going. Or we could just modify it. But this one is definitely over. These guys have been feuding fucking forever. And then we're going to do Eddie and Too Cold. I'm going to give them 10 minutes steal the show match. That Eddie is just going to win. I'm not even going to have him cheat. Just going to have him win. I don't think Too Cold is at the level where I need to protect him. And then that should give us enough time, since I kept a lot of these short, to go with our opener. 30-minute time limit draw. Jushin Thunder Liger and Ricky Steamboat for the television title. We're going to go draw. We're going to go time limit. I probably am going to let them call this. Because if these two guys, if 90s Steamboat and Liger can't call this in the ring, who can, you know? This freedom can lead to better matches if the workers have good psychology. But can also cause big problems with workers who lack that skill. I mean, I will double check it, but I'm like positive that they both have like incredible psychology. Yes, 84.92, very high. 87.95. Yeah, no, they both are incredible. I'm hoping this will do really well, but also it's a face-face match in 1992, so we're probably going to get like 5 points taken off it, which sucks. Because I think this match, you know, these guys doing a 30-minute time limit draw sounds sick as hell. I'm going to do an angle right after that, where they shake hands. Because again, this is just babyface, babyface. Just two guys being like, hey man, good match. Wish there could have been a winner. We'll get them next time. Steamboat. Liger. Shake hands. Also, I think I want to put another thing in between there. So let's do like a promo. Let's do Arn talking to Dusty Rhodes backstage, being like, Dusty, hey man, listen, I know, you know, last pay-per-view afterwards, I told you, hey, you don't need to help us, and I'm hoping we're over that for tonight. I'm hoping that's behind us, and you know, we really need you out there. We're gonna be outnumbered. I hope everything's cool. And he's gonna be like, of course it's cool, baby. Dusty Rhodes, we're gonna go out there. War Games, the match I invented. We're gonna go out there. I'm gonna make such an impact. The world is gonna be changed after we go out there in the War Games, baby. He's like, all right, man. All right, make sure him and Dusty are cool. Before the War Games, I would like to do, like... I can't just be, like... What I really want to do is that thing where they lower the cage and put a bunch of cool lights on, but, like... What would I rate? The cage? So let's run, like, a video package. Let's call this, like, cage lowering / video package. And we'll show the cage being lowered, and then it's like, while we're getting that set up, folks, here's a recap of what led to this. And then, you know, Dustin, Jesse, Dusty, Sting, Pillman, Austin, etc. Over this. Go like 4 minutes on that. I would like to put some other stuff in here just to break these matches up a little bit. Alright, let's do, after Bam Bam Simmons, let's have like Bam Bam's gonna try to get his hands on Teddy Long, but that's just gonna lead to him getting beaten up by Ron some more. And let's do fighting. Bam Bam tries to get his hands on Teddy. Ron cuts him off. For like 4 minutes. Let's do like a little Stan Hansen promo right before his match. Stan promo on Vader right before he goes through the curtain. What I'm imagining this is Stan Hansen pacing around like in the gorilla position, and they're like trying to get a word with him, and he's got a big fucking thing of chew in his mouth, and he's spitting all over the place, and be like, you know, just screaming like, "Oh, Vader, Vader, where is he?" You know, just that kind of stuff. Okay. I'm going to do an angle after Eddie and Too Cold, where Eddie is going to offer a handshake to Too Cold, and then he is going to sucker punch him, and then Barry Windham is going to run out to help Too Cold. Eddie sucker punches Too Cold. Windham runs out to save him. All right. Oh, we're at exactly 180 minutes. So I'm going to call it there. I'm going to say that's it. Don't want to push it. Don't want to burn the crowd out. I think we're good here. There's a lot of stuff. As always, we need to book a dumbass. I mean, Koloff we're going to leave off this time because he's hurt. Will I succumb and just book a battle royal? No, never a 10-man tag. Although we got a 10-man tag. Are there 6-on-6 matches? No, there's not. This is bullshit. Oh, fine. We'll do battle royal. Let's do a 15-man battle royal. That should cover basically everybody. Wyndham does show up, so I don't necessarily need to book him. So let's go Candido, Jericho, Jerry Lynn, Jimmy Garvin, Johnny B. Bad, Ken Shamrock, Mike Barton, Norman Smiley, Perry Saturn, PN News, Scott Norton, Sean Waltman, Sergeant Buddy Lee. Actually, we're kind of already running out. Also, I need to pick someone who's going to win this. Because right now, I'm looking at this and I'm like, who's winning this fucking match? Alright, fine. Barry Windham, you are in this. And then, let's go Thomas Rich. Why not? 15-man battle royal, 10 minutes. Barry's winning. That's really all there is to it. Damn, I am nailing these ratios. 80%, I'm at 79. It's really hard to predict the rating on this because I have no idea what the War Games is going to get. If the War Games gets in the 80s, yeah, I think this could be an 85 to 87, but the War Games might get like a 76 or something like that. And that would really bring us down, so I'm going to play it safe and say like an 83. If we really wanted to cheat, we would put the Vader Stan Hansen match last, but that would just, in my opinion, be outright cheating. Also, it's a double DQ finish. Who wants that as the main event? It sucks. Although we are booking a like beloved babyface turning heel in the main event, so that's people are going to be mad. Either way, I suppose. One of the pre-show battle royals of all time. Honestly, a 62 for this is, like, way better than I would have expected. Ooh, a 77. Did we get hurt that hard for the face-face? Because I can't think of anything else that would... bonus for the ref. Bonus for Mike Graham. Bonus for good start. Penalized for face heal. Penalized for storyline having low heat. And penalized. Yeah, okay. So it's the storyline. It was the storyline and the face that dragged this down. That sucks. 91 and 82. Fuck. Shit. I didn't think it would hurt it that bad. And they shook hands afterwards. I thought it would, I thought instead of this match getting a 90, it would get like an 87, you know? Fuck. Alright, 89 for these guys just talking to each other. This is basically Arn being like, don't turn heel on us later. And then Dusty Rhodes being like, I won't. Don't worry. I would never turn heel. I'm the American dream, baby. Eddie and Too Cold was almost as good as the opener. That's wild. That is wild. They cooked. Then 59 for Barry Windham running out and being like, hey, don't sucker punch my friend. That's rude. $77 for Dan and Tully. I will take that. Dan is crazy, man. Dan is crazy. We got a 78 for these guys being like, we're having a tables match. And then the Steiners being like, a what? Excuse me? Is anyone going to tell us what that is? Hey, 81 tables match. Let's go. People loved it. Oh, Rick Steiner. I got it. Remind me to change Rick Steiner's gimmick. I feel like that's the second or third time it's come up, and I keep forgetting. Anyway, 81. This ended up being like a nice little feud. It started kind of slow, but I feel like we got there. We're also finally getting nice numbers on the Steiners. I feel like I was getting like 60s on them when we started, and I was like, this sucks. The Steiners are great. We heated them up sufficiently. $82. We're at the business end of the card right now. So Teddy Long distracted Bam Bam. Ron Sims got a hold of him. And then once again, Teddy Long distracted Bam Bam. And Ron Sims got a hold of him. Laying that story on thick. Ooh, an 80. And they told a story, too. Which is nuts. So this could be even better. And they were both slightly penalized for holding back. I don't know, I guess the crowd's just hot right now. I'll take it, though. No complaints here. I expected this to be like a bit of a cool down before the next match, but instead the crowd loved it. 74 for Stan losing his mind. All right, here we go. Vader, Stan Hansen, 10-minute wild brawl. It is going to a double DQ, but I'm hoping we see a crazy number. I'm hoping for like a 93 or something. All right, 90 flat. I'll take a 90 flat. I'll take a 90 flat. I'll take it. Don Callis couldn't handle the greatness in front of him. But yeah, I'll definitely take a 90 for sure. Worker chemistry. Mike Atkins. Dusty did a good job. Hot crowd. Vader Simmons storyline has low heat? Does it? Alright. Then 86 for them fighting afterwards and just... You know, it's that thing where it's like another ref comes out and that ref gets thrown, and then like a traitor comes out and the traitor gets thrown. It's one of those kinds of brawls. Ooh. Ooh. I just had an idea. Because I was going to do a different thing. But now... Oh, I was so like, oh, why would I use Ken Shamrock as a special ref? But we might use Ken Shamrock as a special ref. But for a different thing. 70% for lowering the cage and being like, here's a video of why this match is happening. So that's fine. Alright, here we go. Drum roll. War Games. 77. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Is that all these guys were going to get in there and it was all going to, like, even out. And it was all going to be, like, fine. I love that these guys are all at ringside. Like, outside of the cage, banging on the cage. Was there anything to see? Oh, we had a lot of poor momentum in this match, which I guess makes sense. Dusty penalized for declining, sure. Then, yeah, the young guys didn't do great either. Build them up for 11 segments. I thought it was more than that, but I guess I don't put Dusty on TV a lot. It's a complete success. It's fine. All right. And then this should do well. 78. I thought this was probably only like 3 minutes or whatever. $81. I mean, it still improved us in basically every region. But yeah, the main event only being, you know, the main event being a 77 killed us. It absolutely killed us. I don't know what you got to do to book good war games in this game, but every time I book one, it gets like a 70-something. It never goes great. Perhaps a sign that I should stop doing them. Which I probably will in AEW, to be honest. But in WCW, I feel like I kind of have to. Who do we want to give? Is there anyone that I think might be mad at me? Tully's kind of been upset with us lately, so let's just be like, hey, man, that's good example. Look at him out there putting over Dan Severn. I don't think there's anyone else that's going to be mad. Let's put Dusty over, turn heel. Also a good example. He put the company over himself. He could have stayed babyface, kept selling all that merch, but he's did it for the good of the company. He's telling a story, brother, etc. And then, I feel like we should tell. Oh, let's say Bam Bam Bigelow, because he probably isn't thrilled to lose to Ron Simmons. So let's praise him for a great performance. Rain, hello. No snow here in the Sunshine State. But yeah, I've seen it's been snowing all over the place, so good luck with that. Tully pleased. Dusty pleased. Bam Bam pleased. Alright, so we are now 3 weeks out from Starrcade, which has a much more traditional card. Oh, WWF rejection? Oh, WWF isn't taking Ted DiBiase. I assume he is probably declining, because he's 38. Speaks passable French. Huh. Alright. I want to go skills. I mean, his physical stuff seems okay. I suppose, you know, actually he is declining kind of fast, actually. But we could certainly bring him in for a short contract. I'm sure his matches are, like, still doing quite well. Yeah, he got an 80 here. Although he's been wrestling, like, the top guys. Yeah, 75. Yeah, we're bringing in Ted DiBiase. We are for sure bringing in Ted DiBiase. Even if it's just, like, a one-year contract. Alright. Yeah, let's do 1 year. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to WWF is not bringing him it back, so we don't really have to up the offer. Yeah, if Ted DiBiase is here for a Starcade, we might have to move stuff around. Although maybe, I mean, Starcade is so close, maybe we do just hold him off for 93? Oh, I've seen there's more in the news. We're getting to it. First of all, Survivor Series happened. I didn't realize we were running head-to-head with Survivor Series. Oh, they kicked our ass. Oh, man. They ran Warrior and Ric Flair. That's unfair. That's a much better match. Hogan beat Jake Roberts. Mountie beat Big Boss Man. They didn't run any Survivor Series matches, man. Macho Man beat IRS. Million Dollar Man beats Andre, and then they let him walk? What? Alright, man. Chainsaw Charlie defeated Rick Martel. Also, still crazy that they're booking him as Chainsaw Charlie in 1992. The Mavericks defeated... Who are the Mavericks? Davey Boy Smith and Kerry Von Erich. Alright. Sid and the Natural Disasters beat Hacksaw. That's like the closest thing to a Survivor Series match they booked. Alright, Mr. Perfect. We would be in a bidding war for Mr. Perfect, but he's probably worth it. 34, extremely good tech, over, very good fundamentals. Yeah, Kurt Hennig's getting an 83, so we're definitely gonna see what he wants. Rick Rude is excited about it. Barry Windham is excited about it. So that's less than Ted DiBiase wanted, so I need to see what WWF is. Do this again. I need to see what WWF is offering him. Oh, 56.3. Okay, for 2 years. A $40,000 signing bonus. Alright, so let's do a $60,000. Let's do 3 years. And then we're signing bonus. I will give you a $50,000 signing bonus. I don't really want to do 5 years, but let's see what he says. I'd accept these terms as seriously consider signing for you unless a better offer comes my way in the future. That's the one where they're basically saying yes, right? I think we're good. We could probably just go here, because... Oh, my God. Oh, every contract is up. Okay, hold on. We got a lot to do here. We got to extend Jim Ross. So let's start there. Sure. Clash... Oop, which one did I just delete? I don't know. The Reverend Slick's contract is ending. Do I really need the Reverend Slick? What's his microphone charisma? Oh, it's not great. It like it could be good, but it's probably not. We're probably gonna pass on the Reverend Slick. Lost, okay. Kurt Hennig, $1 Million Man. Oh, our TV deal is expiring for main event. Oh, for ITV, okay. I can't just... Okay, great. Alright, we need to resign Liger. We, like, badly need to resign Liger. He's working a handshake for WCW. I don't think he would go exclusive written for us, but let's try. Okay, fine. How about just written? Okay. Sid contract running out. Do we want to steal Sid? Sid is not good. But he's over. Damn, if his brawling was better, I would bring him in for the like U.S. title Beef Boy division. But he's only a 38-56 brawling. That sucks. I mean, how much money would he want? Sid wants more than Mr. Perfect. I don't think he's worth 20 grand more than Mr. Perfect. If Sid was running out just on his own, I would probably jump on Sid, but we're already bringing in Mr. Perfect and Ted DiBiase. So, like, we're already bringing a lot of new people in. What is Sid getting in his match rating? Let's check that. Yeah, Sid's getting a 68. I'm going to pass on Sid. Yeah, we don't need him stabbing anyone else with scissors. I'm going to pass on Sid. Bill Watts' contract is ending. I mean, Bill Watts is not as good of a road agent as I thought he was. I was like, Bill Watts is probably an amazing road agent. He isn't. So we're going to let Bill Watts leave. Bill Watts can go. We also have 1 month left on main event. Mr. Perfect, we're already working on that. Jerry Lynn is tired. Main event. How many people watched Fall Brawl? 700,000. That seems good. Okay. Let's go. We have to go to TV. Wait, no. We have to go to broadcasting. We have to go to broadcasting. We have to negotiate. We need to extend the deal for WCW main event. They expect a 10 from us at late evening? Okay. Should we ask for a better slot? They would probably give us one, but I don't know that we want it. I don't really want it prime time because that would go against our pay-per-views. What about like evening or early evening? We would be going head to head with two non-wrestling shows this time slot: Saved by the Bell and Dear John. Okay. Early evening. We're going against Quantum Leap, Mystery Science Theater 3000, and CBS Morning News. Oh no. I think they seem to be open to pretty much anything, don't they? No, they wouldn't give us prime time. But like anything other than prime time, they're pretty much fine with. So I would say evening. It would be like right before a pay-per-view, like 6 o'clock, just like Saturday night, I guess. Yeah, let's say evening. Yeah, we'll say evening. 1 year for unlimited default. WCW will not pay anything per show in this deal. TBS will not pay anything per show in this deal. I don't think any of this matters because they own us. Yeah, none of this matters. It's actually crazy that we have to renew it all. But yeah, sure, another year of main event. Let's do it in the evening now. Yes. And then ITV, I believe, we also had to negotiate. We can extend our deal? We cannot extend our deal with ITV. They are mad at us. I think. Check UK never see. Well, we're going to have to because it doesn't look like we can get ITV. You not pass all their requirements. What are their requirements? I don't know. All right, well, we screw ITV. All my homies hate ITV. Coverage in the British Isles, please. Search. No one in the British Isles will talk to us, so that's sick. Love that for us. So we are just losing UK TV. That sucks. We went up in size too. All right, let's look at just all of them for the British Isles. Why won't y'all talk to us? What are their... Company must be at least tiny. Company must be based anywhere. Company must have 48 popularity in 2 regions. Minimum production must be professional. We definitely have that. Minimum broadcast quality in-house musical. Oh, it must be 48 in the UK. That must be what they mean. And we might not be that. Let me check that. We should be good on production, but yeah, I could check that too. Forgetting how to check everything right now. Broadcasting, production. No, we have majestic professional production. It's definitely not that. How the fuck do we check our popularity again? I've like completely... My brain has just melted and I've forgotten how to do that. Oh, here we go. We're good. Oh, we have like no pop in the UK. That's what it is. Damn. Damn. See, this is like a... Jaren, hello. This is like one of those catch-22 things of like... The British TV companies won't talk to me because I'm not popular there, but I can't get popular there because the British TV companies won't talk to me. Like, it's 1992. I can't just put the show on YouTube in the UK and hope people watch it. Like, that's not a thing. I can't imagine, like, what would Sky want? What do we fail with them? Yeah, same thing. Oh, they want a 65 for Sky. What about Sky Sports? That's got to be smaller, right? They want a 55. How are we not meeting it for Challenge? What does Challenge want? They want a 30 pop in 2 regions. We don't even have that. We're like 25. Man. Yeah, we're losing UK TV. Like, there's nothing we can do. But just, that's it, man. Do 2 UK special events a year? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess we could just run shows in the UK. They're gonna do very bad because we have a 25 pop there, but that's our only... Or, like, set our house shows to run the UK a lot. That's, like, another thing we could do, I guess. But yeah, we are kind of fucked with the UK. Are there like any non-American ones that will negotiate with us? We're already in Japan. Oh, we could be on Telemundo in Canada, although I don't think we can set it to just be Canada. Because I don't even think we have TV in Canada now that I think about it. What the hell is U2 America? Yeah, it's the same thing. No one in Canada will talk to us. Not even like the teeniest, tiniest companies, which seems crazy to me. That like if you were just one of these teeny tiny networks, and then WCW was like, "Hey man, can we be on your like?" You gotta think they would be like, "Oh yes, please." But here we are. Maybe you would get a Mexico TV because you said we'll negotiate. Yeah, I know I said we'll negotiate to know because I wanted to see the other ones. Oh, I guess Telemundo would negotiate with us, which would get us on in Canada. Oh, there's Peachtree TV, which is another. What the hell is Peachtree TV? What is that? What is Peachtree TV? Let's talk to Telemundo. Is it possible? Is it possible to just have them carry us in Canada? I don't think it is. Although I don't know, like, hey, what could you guys? Do you guys want to carry like Saturday night? No, TBS says we can't do that, or Turner says we can't do that, which makes sense. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Well, the thing is, we can't give up on TBS. Turner owns us, so we can't. I don't think we could even get out of our TBS deal. I mean, I guess we could let it expire, but like when we try to talk to other networks, like you just saw with Telemundo, our owner blocks it. They just go like, "No, you can't talk to them." So we're kind of stuck on the Turner stations for our main shows. So our only real options are getting smaller shows on other networks, or getting like international deals. Start Nitro. I don't want to start a third show. I don't want to start a third show. Maybe we do Nitro and Telemundo, and we go like, hey, remember how we extended main event? Haha, just kidding. But like, I don't want a third show. How about Mexico? Oh, there's only 4 channels in Mexico, and none of them are going to talk to us. $35 pop. So we don't have 35 pop in Mexico either, which is a bummer. All right, let's this is a thing I like never mess with. Let's look at our house show loops. Um Click a worker job. Oh, okay. Two Gold should be working house shows. I want a lot of our young guys on these house shows. Like Candido should be doing house shows. Oh, he's under exclusive. Okay. Jericho. Okay, fair enough. Eddie? Did we sign Eddie? No. Now I'm thinking about like maybe I should sign these guys to exclusive contracts. Oh, Ted Turner's working the house shows. That's good to know. Why is Z-Man not exclusive? Z-Man is not exclusive. All right, let's edit this house show loop. Let's hit new regions, folks. We gotta, these are house shows are gonna do terrible. Let's go to Quebec. Let's go to Ontario, Alberta, Saskatchewan. Man, let's just hit Canada. Let's do a big old Canada loop. Next stop is start of loop. Sure. Yeah, next stop is start a loop. That sounds good. Yeah, let's work on getting a Canada show. I think we could do. We should. You would think we could do that pretty easily, but we'll see. There's no button here that says like save or okay, so I'm gonna assume closing it and then coming back just works. Okay, because like I said, I have never touched the house show loop. I have never once touched it. House show booking, don't care about that either. Do whatever you want. Then so we're going to we're gonna try to see if we can get. We're gonna hit them all. We're gonna start with Canada. We need to get like a 35. Oh, it's gonna be a while. Ooh, it's gonna be a while. And then we'll probably go Mexico after that. Actually, Mexico seems even farther off. Yeah, Mexico is even further away than the British Isles. So we'll probably go Canada and then the UK and then Mexico for these house shows and see if we can't boost this pop a little bit. That's the plan. I think we got most of the news because I shortlisted like everyone that I kind of wanted. WWF extended all their TV shows. Well, good for them. Although there might be even more of these tomorrow. Oh, Crush. Like Crush is a perfect example of like I didn't shortlist Crush. We don't want Crush. Crush stinks. Oh, we got people starting promotions down here. LLPW, IWAS, and Rings. Oh no, Rings is extending someone. I thought Rings just started. I got excited. All right, let's jump ahead a day and see what happens. Ooh, New Japan loses faith in figurehead. Fujinami is a flop. Hey, Fujinami, are you mad at them? What's up? You, Ooh, Fujinami's popular here. Hey, man, jump. Oh, he's exclusive. I was gonna say they don't appreciate you like we do. Come over. Any other crazy news? No, it looks like yesterday was the big contract day. What's Volkan's ratings? That's fascinating to me. Very good tech, not good at anything else. That seems fair. Alright, let's see. Kurt Hennig rival bid. What did WWF offer him? Ooh, they upped it to 73. With much less of a signing bonus. How much money do we have? We have 26 million and we made 1.6 last month. I'm going for it. I will leave him with the very big signing bonus, and I will up this to 75 grand. Although I guess I can lessen it if they lessened it. Let's go 25 grand. Let's go 30 grand. 30 grand on the signing bonus. Yes. He wants to jump. I can feel it. New Japan. Hold on. Didn't see this coming. Captain fucking New Japan. 68 grand a month for 2 years. Being seriously considered. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably the 2 years. Because I'm giving him more per month. But they're giving him 2 years. And a big signing bonus, too. So let's up it to 2 years, which I'm not thrilled about. I'm gonna keep the price exactly the same, but then I will also throw in not as big of a signing bonus as them, but like a pretty good 25K. Servers, that would be one of two offers I received. No, we gotta do better than that. We gotta do better than that. So let's also do 75, matching Mr. Perfect. You know what? This is pretty much the same one, just 1 year less. Alright, he's now back in on us. Oops. Yes. Okay. Alright, Ted's back. All Japan is going after Sid. And New Japan. This is fascinating. Did WWF actively pass on him, or are they trying to poach him? I'm just curious. No, they're offering him almost 100K now. New Japan almost. I am glad we are not in on the Sid stuff. Wow, his #1 right now is New Japan. That I hope. I am going to let him go to New Japan. That's crazy. What a world. What a world. Yeah, no. You go to New Japan, Sid. Please, Sid. Please, Sid, go to New Japan. House show in Quebec drew 72 fans. Woo! Yeah, here we go, folks. Tomorrow night. Oh, please, I hope those guys sign before Saturday night. Eddie Gilbert's silent. Okay, what we got? What we got? Fucking goddamn fucking WWF piece of shit. Alright. Negotiate. Alright. It's not being seriously considered. We're good. Kurt's jumping. And what we got on... oh, this was New Japan. That's right. Rival offers. Being seriously... They're back at 86 grand for Ted DiBiase. Oh... Chat, what are we going 90 grand on DiBiase? What do you guys think? Because we got Kurt. Kurt's basically all but here. So we've got like the one big jump. Do we want DiBiase this bad? Not worth it. Hang on for another signing. That's kind of how I feel about it. Especially because he's 38, and from what we saw, he's kind of already declining pretty hard. Kurt comes in as a babyface, second generation, to go up against heel Dustin. Ooh, I like that. Kurt and Ted is the new outsiders. They're not the new outsiders, man. They're the... It would be them. They'd be the outsiders. And then Hall and Nash later would be the new ones. Yeah, I think we're gonna pass. Yes, you made 1.6 in 1 month. That is true. We did pay him. I mean, we did make money. I don't know. I don't know if he's worth that. Also, goddamn, New Japan's got fucking money, man. All right. Let's do this. I mean, this is just gonna completely give away what we're doing at Starrcade. But because we're gonna have these guys, we're gonna have to fit these guys in, right? So, like, Starrcade, we got Dustin Sting, WCW title. We got Vader Hansen, US title. Why pay someone who's going to get gassed past 13 minutes? Because That's all of our matches are 10 minutes. It's 1992. We run like one 20 match show per pay-per-view. One 20-minute match show per pay-per-view, I mean. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do the Steiners and the Hollywood Blondes. We're doing Liger Steamboat. No time limit. We're gonna. Well, that's the thing we could change. Cactus is Regal's running back. Bam Bam Simmons is running back. The plan right now is like Dusty, Raven, and Sabu versus the Good Alliance in some kind of stupid like a bunkhouse brawl or some dumb shit like that. And I did plan to blow off the band and the Cowboys because that has just been meandering on for months. I don't know what the stip would be, but some kind of 5v5 thing. I don't know. DiBiase and another heel to feud with the Steiners. I mean, the Steiners are going to be going against Hollywood Blondes at Starrcade, which I expect to be very good. Although I think the Steiners will win that because Pillman is really good right now, so I don't think I really want him with the tag titles. Although maybe I do, I don't know. Maybe we should think past Starrcade because I think Starrcade's pretty set in stone. So I think we should be thinking, what would be our next event? It would be... Our next event would be, I think, Super Brawl. Yes, it would be Super Brawl week 3 February. Oh no, it would be Clash 22 actually, week 3 January. So that's probably where we would actually be bringing them in. So let's think. Dustin will be the champion. Sting will not be the champion. Bringing one of these guys in to face Sting sounds like a good idea. Because that would be like, you know, Sting doesn't have the title, but he still needs a cool thing because it's Sting. So, like, doing Sting and Mr. Perfect or Sting Ted DiBiase sounds really good to me. Guys, I'm not worried about his stamina. Our crowd doesn't care if we run, like, 9-minute matches. It's fine. It's not AEW in 2024. It's 1992. The crowd is happy with an 11-minute match. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Let's see. Stan. I mean, look, spoiler alert, but Stan Hansen will be the U.S. champion. Vader. What am I going to do with Vader? One of my thoughts was maybe doing Vader and Sting, but I think I want to wait to do that until one of them is the world champion. Because if y'all have noticed, they haven't touched this whole time, really. How popular is DBI? I don't have it open right now, but very popular, like low 70s. Like 71, 72. Liger Steamboat. Now that's one. What am I doing with Steamboat? Is Steamboat winning this TV title? That certainly wasn't the plan. But it's not like... I don't know. I mean, Steamboat going against... Steamboat and DiBiase would be really good. Oh, you know what? Well, his tech isn't as high as I thought it would be. I mean, it's high, but it's not, like, crazy high. I mean, his stamina's not even that bad. It's 70, 78. I mean, it's going to get worse, but it's not even that bad. DiBiase comes in threatening to buy WCW, Sting and Steamboat. Ooh, he could do a stable. You know what? We even have fucking Alexandria York and fucking Thomas Rich and the fucking Richard Morton. Those guys are already hanging around being fake rich guys. We could bring Ted in, add another guy or two. That could be our new top heel stable. Fuck it. Fuck you, New Japan. We're doing it. You guys are offering 86. 2 years, 21. All right, we're offering him 90 grand. This is crazy. What were they offering him? We'll drop the bonus down a little bit. We'll go 25 grand on the bonus. They're just doing 2 years, right? Yeah, we'll do 2 years. Also, let's do this. You don't gotta do house shows. You don't gotta do house shows. We're running into shows in Quebec. No one's gonna go anyway. You don't gotta do house shows. I'd accept these terms. And it would be one of the two offers I was... It would be one of the two offers. No, that's... No, that's not the one, right? We need to offer him a little more. Shit. Alright, it's back to a 30,000 signing bonus. One of the two. No, it's got to be better than one of the two. It's got to be like, I would take this. 92,000. Final offer. Okay. Oh, Saturday night is tonight. Oh boy. Do I want to run a Saturday night episode? Go 3 years and give him... Oh, well. What? The offer is in, man. I really don't want to go 3 on him. Although, this is the thing I always do when we play TEW. I'm like, I don't want to give him an X amount of year contract. That's too long. We won't play this for 3 years. It won't matter. I don't know why I get so hung up about that. I think we're gonna wait out on booking a Saturday night until next week, because it's already 10, and I got to think about what we're gonna be doing with Ted and Kurt Hennig. If I want to cram them onto Starrcade, or if we're gonna wait until 1993 for them to show up. Maybe I'll have them show up at Starrcade, but not in announced matches. We'll do like angles, surprise appearances. I gotta think about it. I need time to ruminate on it. So we'll wait till next week. So thank you guys for watching. We will be back on Thursday, AEW Draft. It is almost Nick's pay-per-view, I believe. We will definitely be having a very special Dynamite from the United Kingdom with my brand, which definitely doesn't have some rebooking on it. So get ready for that. But yeah, next Tuesday we will. It'll be the road to Starrcade. It'll be the road to What Are We Doing with Mr. Perfect and Ted DiBiase. But yeah, that'll be it. You can follow me on x.com at TII Wrestling, which is also my podcast account. Don't really ever plug the podcast, but you know, just dropped one recently. We talked about the return of TNA, AEW Dynamite, Pro Wrestling Noah. What other podcast is giving you that trio of topics? Not many. So go check that out on your favorite podcast platform. And yeah, that's it. Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace.